Unsolicited commercial calls are a bitter reality we all experience every day, and there is an easy way to get rid of them. All you have to do is register your phone number on the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India's Do Not Disturb registry. Once registered, you will not receive any unsolicited communication calls. This, however, does not seem to work. Local Circles, a community based social media platform, conducted a survey in February this year with 56,000 responses from Tier 1, 2, and 3 cities. The result reveals 92% respondents received pesky calls despite being on TRAI's D&D list. Furthermore, 66% respondents said they received 3 or more unsolicited calls every day. And among the share of pesky calls, 60% were about financial services. Abhay Chattopadhyay of Economic Laws Practice shares a perspective on why people receive commercial calls despite being on TRAI's D&D list.
In 2020 especially, because the TRA was especially aggressive with attempting to ensure that this regulatory environment was complied with, instructed TSPs to create what we call a distributed ledger technology, which is a highly advanced blockchain technology that has come about. The problem that I think happened was that there was a very slow uptake by telemarketers as on behalf of various clients, and now that has also been sort of dealt with. I do believe, I don't have the statistics at hand, but I do think that since 2020 we have seen a marked decline in registered telemarketers spamming customers per se. However, I think the problem is that this system can't deal with unregistered telemarketers.
Banking and finance companies employ automated as well as sales calls to identify and engage with potential customers as a part of their push marketing strategy. However, companies reportedly claim to reduce their dependence on telemarketing. Sanjeev Bajaj, the chairman and managing director of Bajaj Finserv, which is a non-banking financial service company, recently said that it is looking to reduce push calls from 15% of the total calls to 10%. Eventually, the target is to get it down to zero, he said. Bajaj said the company is developing a feature that will allow users to opt out of telemarketing calls. However, he also added a comment which faced backlash on social media platforms.
You will see in 3 months' time on our website and our web app an option. You click it, we will never bother you again. The right to be forgotten, you will have the right to be forgotten with us, but then make sure you never come back to us for your products and solutions.
Regulator TRAI has recommended telecom operators to use AI-backed services to filter out spam calls and associated frauds. It has also said that advertising calls should not be made through 10-digit mobile numbers. However, there has been no respite from pesky callers so far. This begs the question, why do financial services providers call so much? Do they have a license to spam?
Today we are in an attention economy. Telemarketing is one way of catching hold of a person's undivided attention for a limited period of time and forcing them to engage with the advertising content that is being put out. So this is how I would suppose the telemarketing is being useful to these businesses. It's also a question of getting new customers. By doing these cold calls, they are reaching out to customers who perhaps would not be within their channels of advertising.
The problem is not just with telemarketers. There are about 250,000 authorized telemarketers registered on the Distributed Ledger Technology or DLT platform. But industry estimates indicate that the number of unregistered telemarketers is more than double the number of registered ones. Both TRAI and telecom companies are reportedly exploring various methods to deal with it. So far, none appear to be effective. Let's understand how this problem can be addressed.
Well, I think to the TRA and TSP's credit, I do believe that a lot of work has been done over the past couple of years, because the technology that we're talking about requires an integration among networks, which is unprecedented. It, like anything else, requires some time and there will be teething issues, but it will never, as far as I've understood it, it will never be able to deal with the issue of you receiving a message from an unregistered number.
The government has recently come up with various regulations to control these unsolicited commercial communications, including proposing that they impose a fine of up to 10,000 rupees. However, I think there is a need to nip this problem in the bud. That is, at the point where all this information is getting leaked to these unregistered telemarketers. One step in this direction is the data protection bill, where this whole business of selling numbers there will be some way to regulate that.
Experts say that telemarketing is a time-tested technique that works well in an attention-grabbing economy. What leads to spamming is the large number of potential customers for various financial services. Both TRAI and telecom companies in India have been trying to address the issue since long, but it appears to take a bit more time to be effective.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.
She's working her way to the corner office. Business Standard.